Okay, there we go. We are live from Typhoon Lagoon for H2O Glow Night.
We are.
If they only knew this is what we actually look like.
Yep.
This was our outfit.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Except I just started my glow pop. My glow pop there.
Right. We had
Yeah, and I had
blow top.
Yeah.
You had body
Slap
paint on,
bracelet.
didn't you?
You had
Jen
body
had
paint,
body.
Jen did, yeah, on the shoulder.
Yeah.
She had a heart.
Which I do have it on. I do have it. I just didn't put it on.
Yeah, I did not do the body paint.
No. Yeah. No, I didn't either. No.
She just figured she'd give it a try.
Uli is here.
Hey, Uli.
Possibly still the newest DVC owner out there.
Yes. Hello,
Could be.
Uli.
So
Hello.
congratulations, Uli.
Yes. I didn't find out where.
Riviera.
Welcome home. Welcome home.
Susan Bankston is here.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
We're making a fashion statement. This, for those of you just coming in, we this was in our little Rebecca and Samantha provided gift baskets,
Actually,
or
it
gift
has
bags.
names on it.
Yeah.
So
Handy
bucket
with
hats
the ever needed washcloths.
Yes.
with
See?
washcloths.
They had our names on it.
Had any of us been staying at Pop or Art, we would have had washcloths.
And it had the essentials in it.
It did.
So we have
Hey, Holly.
hello. So we have
Puka
Fun Dip,
Beans. Just like it's 1987 again.
Pop Rocks.
Pop rocks, yeah.
So
Little
I
Pop.
just found out there were Pop Rocks in it, and now I'm
Oh,
so
I
upset
discovered that
because we
pretty
could have made some of those Oga's Jello shots.
Oh, we could have.
Oh, yeah.
Body paint.
Body paint. Yep. I didn't use that.
2 different colors.
I didn't use it.
Took a pass
Yeah.
on that.
The guys got the bucket hats, and the girls got scrunchies.
Nice.
Yeah, 2
And
different
we got-
colored scrunchies.
Slap bracelets.
Oh, and little here wrench
Oh,
clips.
Yeah.
Go.
We were very prepared going
We were.
to H2O Glow Nights.
Oh, and the ever essential Hubba Bubba tape.
That's the real
That's
MVP
going to get a lot of
man.
use.
Yeah.
That's going to get a lot of use. So that was Saturday night, right?
That was Saturday
night.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Saturday night.
It was fun.
It was fun.
Like-
it was a little bit more fun than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
No
You know-
lies.
Like, I suddenly am considering adding the water park to my pass
Nice.
You
because I
are?
think, man, it was fun.
Okay.
She's like, you are? Okay.
I think it was fun because we had a lot of people.
Yes, I would agree. I would agree. We had a good crew there. For sure.
Yes, I think Uli's jealous because she needed the clips here or the Hubba Bubba tape.
Yeah. She it was fun because like I think all of us kind of were maybe like 50-50 on it, and then we were all glad that we decided to do it once we were there and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we even had a couple people that swapped in, I guess.
Yeah. We had somebody that didn't want to go, and then somebody that did want to go, so we just kind of traded around tickets a little bit. So
Yeah.
all worked out.
It did.
And for future reference for everybody, I believe that was all done like on the app.
Yeah.
You didn't have to like
as
call
long as
anybody
you're-
or talk to anybody. It was just on the
Yeah.
app. You could transfer it to another person.
Right.
If you're all linked together, you can just reassign ticket to
Mhm.
somebody else in your party. Super easy.
That was super cool because I did not know that you could do that.
Yeah, I think we found that out like the day before.
I think we were at Steakhouse 71.
I
I
think.
think so. Yeah.
Mhm.
So that morning, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Because there were still people that morning in our group that were, I don't know if I want to go tonight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest of us go, you're going,
Yeah. Me.
right?
Yeah.
Hey, Veronica,
Hello, Verona.
we miss you.
We do miss you.
Yes.
So, so H2O Glow Night. It's after hours, basically, for the water park.
Right.
Yeah.
The party technically started at 8 p.m.,
Okay.
but you could get in at 6.
Right.
And it went till 11.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
Which
I
feels
did
like
not
it
make
flew
till
by
11. It had been a long
fast.
week.
Yeah.
It did, right?
Yeah.
Like,
It went by fast because we were having just so much fun between the slides that we'll probably talk about in the wave pool and everything. So yeah,
there was a lot to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was, and you could do as much or as little as you wanted to.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Typhoon Lagoon.
Typhoon Lagoon. I almost got a drink that had that cup as a mug,
I almost did too.
but it was like $30.
Yeah, it was
I
the
saw
sipper
that.
cup, right?
Yeah.
And it was not as big as I thought it was.
Right. And when I saw it, I was like, I'll pass.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't as big as I thought. So
No, not at all.
you know what I mean? So
None of the sipper cups are super big.
true.
Like the Orange Bird ones, the Spike the Bee ones.
Angela.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, Angela.
Hey, Angela. But the picture they actually show of it and in person, very deceptive.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize until about 10 o'clock that they had this whole dance party, wherever that picture is, thing going on with characters.
Yeah. I think Goofy, Mickey, who else did I see there?
I think I heard like basically the Fab Six,
Okay.
like the
Okay.
Fab
Yeah.
Five and Daisy.
Yeah, because I think Carlin said, "How did you guys miss that?"
Well, I
You never
feel like
went
they
to
also
that
went
side
out
again.
kind of early. They
Yeah.
kind of went in early. The
Mhm.
characters did, not the party. But like,
I guess define early.
Yeah.
We were sitting over there about 10 o'clock,
yeah.
and we heard them say from like across the water, say goodnight to
Okay.
I thought it was Minnie and Mickey.
maybe
Right.
it was. So, yeah, I mean, 10 o'clock, although it was 10
True.
o'clock.
True.
So, but that was very cool, and we never even made it to that side of the park.
Nope.
After
Nope, never
we came
did.
in.
No, yeah, because you walked
We-
by it on the way in. Yeah.
Yeah. I
We
think
did
all the restaurants
briefly.
and bars were open.
Yeah, they were.
Yes.
Yeah.
And included with it was ice cream, Mickey ice cream bars, and fruit bars, and super stale popcorn.
Yeah, I heard that. Now, Karen still ate, I believe, all the popcorn,
I ate half of the box.
but everyone was complaining about the popcorn. Like
yeah,
everybody
the popcorn
was
wasn't the
complaining about the
best.
popcorn.
Yeah.
I went with the Mickey bar.
So did I. I had maybe a few. Yeah. Or 6.
So I've come to the realization I haven't bought a Mickey bar in years, but I have them at every Moonlight Magic, Halloween, Christmas party, Villains party.
Yeah, when they're free. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it, though.
Mhm.
Just stock up on them.
Trying to get my money's worth out of the party.
I think I grabbed 2 on the way out. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
But it was the same deal as the last Moonlight Magic we went to. They just had them all out.
Yeah.
And you just kind of came up to a table, grabbed it, and went. So that was pretty
They
cool.
also had the Mickey ice cream sandwiches.
Oh, I didn't see the sandwich.
I did not see those.
Yeah, they had those out too. Yep.
So that was not where we made our first stop then.
Yep.
Or was it later, maybe?
I grabbed one I felt like when it was first beginning, because they had those out initially, and before they got the box open for the Mickey bars.
Okay.
And then I grabbed then I saw another ice cream sandwich option at the end when I was grabbing a couple Mickey bars for the road. So
For the road.
for the
For
road.
the beach at Holly.
Right. Yeah. 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 So
You guys took, I think you're in this.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys took
Yeah.
a super cool picture right at the front there.
we did.
Yes.
So I see the after hours sign on the surfboard. Is that car there? Does anybody know all
Yes.
the time and they change the surfboards or what?
Yeah. They just put the logo on.
Oh, okay.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
That was, for technical purposes, if you're trying to maybe recreate that picture, that some nice guest took that picture for us. It's not a photo pass thing. It's just a guest took it for us, another person.
Right.
That was
So
nice.
yeah,
I did
that
not
was.
see any photo pass
Mm-mm.
photographer.
No, I did not. I did not. No. But
that's okay.
yeah, that's okay though. I
Mhm.
love that picture though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then that
Another
was
great
just
one.
inside.
Mhm.
Yep.
I had a picture that I took. And
I
I don't
also
think
like
I
to
put it
state
on here.
too that it was funny because when we got there, Samantha's like, "Oh crap! I forgot my water shoes or sandals that she
Her
was
water
gonna wear
shoes.
for her water shoes." So
Mhm.
this was pre-purchase of sandals that she bought in the gift shop to be able to use in the pool and stuff. So
I guess
kind of little fun backstory. I don't think she would care sharing or whatever. So.
the ones on her feet there, I guess, were too nice to wear in the water.
Yes.
Yeah, and she as soon as we pulled up or as soon as we got out of the car, she's like, "Oh my gosh, I forgot my water sandals." So she's like, "Off to the store we go." So,
Well, on that topic, the Crocs worked great.
yeah, I had some water shoes that I had, but I wondered about the Crocs. So they
Yeah,
were
I just wore mine the whole time.
good. Okay.
They did almost come off a couple times on the lazy river.
Okay.
Like where the river would speed up,
Yeah.
twice they almost fell off.
I didn't even see the statue.
I did, and I could not get a good selfie with it when I was leaving.
Yeah.
It was right across from the entry gate.
Ah.
So now there was no security check in there, was there?
0.
I didn't feel like there was, which was interesting because I don't know, it's just interesting.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Everybody felt,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, once you get inside, you're less dressed than most of the other parks. But, I mean, we still had backpacks. We had all kinds of bags.
Yeah. Hello, Heidi.
Hey, Heidi.
So,
How'd you do in your race?
Yeah.
Finished. That's how she did.
She finished.
That's always the goal, right?
Yes.
Is to finish.
Absolutely. How's it going, Heidi?
So, did you guys eat there?
We did. So some of us got the chicken fingers and fries or whatever, just something really quick and easy. I had something called the lightning punch.
I think we have a picture.
I think so. There it is. Yeah. was really, really good. I couldn't 100% tell you what was in it, but it was alcoholic, and I think it was rum based.
I believe that one was rum based.
Yeah, and then the of course the glow cube.
Mhm.
Some of us had these nachos, like the cheese. It was really cool because the cheese was like glow in the dark or whatever.
Oh, really?
Or I felt like it kind of was maybe,
that-
but
Is that it?
I don't know. Maybe okay, so maybe that was totally incorrect, and maybe I just wished
I
it
don't know.
was
That
glow in the
cheese
dark
looks really
cheese.
orange.
Yeah, I think that was Jen's.
Jen's, but it did look really good. Like those nachos looked really, really good.
Mhm.
But so we, just had nachos and chicken fingers and whatever. They had plenty of options for like where you could order food and things like that.
Mhm.
So we had some of, and then some of us just had cocktails and stuff.
Yeah.
But and then of course obviously the Mickey bars and the popcorn that they hand out and the soda.
So I had desperately tried to order food at Nomad Lounge earlier in the day.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't find anything I wanted.
I gotcha.
So I was starving when we got to
starving.
Yes.
Yeah.
We went to Leaning Palms, which was
Mm-hmm.
real close to the front.
Okay.
Yeah, that was mine.
Yeah. So
Like a
what
bowl.
was that?
It was like
Some kind of bowl.
Yeah, like a pork bowl.
Okay.
And you had pizza.
We got pizza.
Oh.
And the chicken skewers. They came with glow in the dark rice.
Okay. Maybe
That
that's why I got the
shockingly
glow in the dark
tasted
food
like
or whatever.
white rice.
Shockingly, right?
Shocking.
Actually, it kind of tasted like oh man, what's that fancy rice that they have at Fuzzy's Taco? Cilantro lime rice or something, maybe limey.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe the green just made me feel that way. The carrots were good for the vegetarians out there.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Actually, it was pretty good food.
Good.
We did not mobile order, but only because we didn't have to. We walked right up to the cash register.
Right.
But they had mobile order at all the food places.
Mm-hmm.
Did they? I did not. I honestly did not know that. I guess I should have checked that.
You didn't have
such a newbie.
But, there weren't any lines.
Yeah, I didn't really wait in too bad of a line, but I didn't even think about it, which I should have because it's still a Disney park. But such a newbie.
I also, for those of you who bring your own water.
Water.
Yeah. I didn't have anything in the room to mix it with, but double shot of Tito's chilled was on the menu at one of the water. Yeah, Typhoon Chili's or whatever that place was called.
Bring me water.
Right. Travis and I made the fashion faux pas of wearing the same bathing suit.
We did, not planned.
And we did our best Instagram sexy leg duck lips pose.
We did, yeah.
Dude, it's a really nice bathing suit.
It is really. I forget even where. I think I got it at the yacht club one year.
I was gonna say one of the resorts. I know that's where I got it.
Yeah, we got it at Animal Kingdom.
Okay. Yeah.
Lazy River.
That's the first thing we did.
Yeah.
I think you guys too, right?
Yeah. Yep.
That's a long way around.
It was a long way around.
And it was fast.
Parts of it were
Some
really
parts
fast.
were really fast. Yeah. Some parts were really fast.
So you guys were a little behind us. These two girls were behind us, or a guiding girl. Were kind of right behind and right beside us the whole time. And the girl's like, okay, we got to get out because around that corner is where the waterfall is. We're all like, the what?
And it was a waterfall, let me tell you.
she's like, you can't avoid it.
You can't.
And
it
then there was
like a lot
also
of water.
water squirting out of things.
I don't know who Facebook user is, but that's funny.
Yeah, that is funny.
Was it only 25 of us?
Yeah. So this is,
Hi, Facebook user.
I guess, from the bridge.
Yeah, up high anyway.
Yeah.
It actually was really nice. I mean, we're saying yes, it would, it had waterfalls. It had some places where water was going to hit you.
But you're at a water park.
We're saying it was fast, but
It still took a while.
Andy and I rode for a half mile talking, like just side by side.
Well, yeah. So I didn't lose you guys. I put my feet up on Andy's water thing.
We kind of all winked up. But I mean, you could still like go around and talk to each other and just hang out. My plan was I was staying on it all night.
Yeah. Uli, when we went under it, we said we were on the back side.
We did. I think
did.
we all made the backside of water jokes.
When I had the video going, I got to the point and I was like, "Hey, it's the backside of water," So, if you caught the live, you caught me referencing that or whatever.
Yes.
So
that was my guess.
I don't think I had the live going, but I made a few like Jungle Cruise, references or whatever.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it goes on for miles and miles and miles.
I have a couple. I have a couple GoPro videos of that Misadventure Falls.
Yes.
Yeah.
And some on the lazy river. I just have to like put them together and edit out the weird faces. And,
yeah.
You're doing a video and then you get hit right in the face with a waterfall and then you have a weird face in the middle of your video. So I have to fix those.
Yeah.
That was a fun one, Misadventure Falls, because I think that was the one where it was me, Brian, and Samantha, and she did the live, I think. And so she's trying to do the live, and they tell you like always keep one hand on the
I got yelled at
or whatever.
So much about that.
And she's not always got her hand on there, and she's trying to do the live, and I'm like, Samantha, please don't fall out. But she got it. She was a pro.
Yeah. So this was you guys getting out.
Nice. Yeah, nice.
Wow, how'd you get that?
I believe a friend of ours sent it to us.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Nice. It was a fun ride, though. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
It was. And the tubes were great.
I got turned backwards the whole time, though. Like, I was pretty much backwards the whole time.
Yeah.
So that was interesting.
I was fine for about halfway, and then I got too close to the wall and got hit by one of the jets.
Ooh.
I got turned around. No, I mean, just like the underwater, like pool jets, right?
Right.
But it turned me around. And until I found out that there was a waterfall coming around the corner, and then I actually jumped out and turned it around because I wanted to see it coming. And I'll give you the secret on that, by the way. So it says that the lazy river is 3 feet deep. It is not 3 feet deep going to that waterfall.
Yeah.
Like all you really had to do was bend your knees and your feet were on the ground. So I steered myself to the gap right between.
I did too.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
However, I'm short, so I had to put my feet along myself really.
It was like 2.5 right there. It was very shallow through that little section. But I still would have stayed on it all night if it was up to me. I could have taken a nap on that thing.
Yeah. But I really like Misadventure Falls.
Do we have any pictures of Misadventure Falls?
No.
Darn.
No, because I think we just did live videos.
I thought it was a cool ride.
Mm-hmm.
It was. It was fun.
There is no graceful way to get in and out of the tube.
No.
The worst part is when I was the second time when I was going on with Tony and Jen, and you're supposed to put your rear end on the tube and then swing your legs around. Well, I did that, and then Tony Ann did it at the same time, and I ended up like a turtle on my back in the middle of the thing. And Tony and I, Ian, laughing so hard I couldn't. Neither of us could move.
I about flipped myself out when I got in initially because I just couldn't. I was afraid I was going to kick somebody,
Right.
Getting in or whatever, and so I just kind of stuck to the old tuck and roll or whatever. Or just
See, that's what Karen was just saying is one of the things I have to edit out of the video.
Oh yeah.
Nobody needs to see it again.
Yeah.
But we were laughing so hard, it made it even worse.
Yeah, it was. The guys are like, "Oh, just sit on the edge and pop your legs over." That doesn't work.
Yeah,
it's not how, great in theory. That is not how it works. I don't know what ride that is because that's a stolen picture from Disney.
Yes, it's one
that
of
could
the.
Be,
you guys went on.
Well, we did the Crushing. What was it called? The
Crushing Gusher.
Oh, speaking
Crushing
of
Gusher. Yeah.
Crushing Gusher. Huh?
Yep.
Here it is.
Yep. The Crushing Gusher. Yeah.
I mean, when your podcast has its own sign,
Exactly.
Right.
you've got to get a picture with it, right?
You got to get a picture. Yep.
See.
And that was fun because it was me and Sam and Brian, and and we were gonna get in line. And so there's like 3 like slide options for that one. Is like banana, coconut, and maybe pineapple or something like that.
Okay.
And so these kids come running out like when they rode it, and they're like, "Oh, you got to do the banana because it's the best or whatever." So I'm like, "All right, Sam, I guess we're doing." Because it was Nick and his friend too that were there too.
Right.
And so they're like, "Well, we're gonna do the banana then," which turned out to be I think it's probably like the fastest slides that they had, but the other 2 had like kind of a little bit of a drop in the beginning, like the coconut and pineapple. But I think the banana one was probably. I mean, I haven't done the other 2, but I'm guessing it's probably the fastest out of the 3. Because it did move pretty fast when Sam and I did it, which that was also too very interesting getting in that round.
Oh,
yeah, because basically she sat in the front and then I sat in the behind, and then like I had to kind of put my legs straight and under her arms, and then she kind of held them and the handles like a little. I'm like, all right, well, don't tip me over. So, but.
Yeah,
it was.
So
fun.
that was a 2-person raft ride?
Yeah, that was. I think Brian got in the line where it was single rider, I think. So
okay.
But we noticed when we were at the top, like we were higher than them, but they had a little bit of a drop, I think, in the very beginning, whereas ours, I think, was just fast, like just steep.
And Misadventure Falls, just to let everybody know, it said 2 to 4 people.
Right.
Yeah.
In a raft.
I
don't know how you get 4 adults in one of those rafts.
I think that included kids.
I would think it has to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also very funny is when we got there to get in line, we were trying to figure out how long the wait was. So it said 5 minutes, and I said, that's probably 25. So I just took the dial and made it 25. Don't do that, though.
So they did lengthen the queue when we were in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they opened down and back.
Right.
Yeah.
We definitely weren't in line for 15 minutes.
No.
So, I mean,
it was just funny how they just had that old shift, like 5 minutes where you could just spin the.
Yeah. Just the wheel. And Travis turned it. So.
Yeah. I turned. Yeah. I'm like, then I was like, these people are going to get might be like, oh, it's only a 15-minute wait.
Yeah.
So,
well.
But it was constantly moving.
It was constantly moving. Yeah.
I think when we first got in line, it had been stopped for a few minutes.
Well, I don't think the ride. I mean, it's water.
Yeah.
I don't think the ride so much stopped as I think it's kind of like Haunted Mansion. Like it's going along just fine, and then a group like us gets there and we can't get into the rafts, and it has to slow everything down.
Yeah. Right? Every time.
Yeah.
Like Tony Ann says.
Like, yeah. My hips don't do that anymore.
Yep.
The knees don't bend the same way.
Right. It was a
But
little
that
slower.
ride was completely in the dark. Once you got up the hill, it was in the dark.
There were 2 tunnels. It did open up eventually.
Towards the end.
Yeah. The second half of the ride. I don't know if it was all like fully a half, but yeah.
The first time down, I was going completely backwards.
Yeah.
So I will say that the 2 videos I took on that, the first part of it mostly looked like Guardians. It's just black with some flashing lights. Less music.
Did you have Rocket and Star Lord?
Less music and no cake toast.
No cake toast, yeah.
And about a 0.02% chance that we'll be able to see that
survival. Video.
Yeah.
It's gonna work. Piece of cake.
Cake.
Wait.
There's cake?
Yeah.
Amazing
Good
things
stuff.
that amuse us.
I know.
I know, right?
It become things.
You know,
So we rode
I've only done
Misadventure
that ride
Falls
officially
twice.
4 times.
And then I
That's
think
all
you
we
could.
did. That's all we did.
Yeah,
And-
all we did was the slide and then the Misadventure Falls, and then we're like, let's go, let's just go check out the wave pool just to say that we kind of did that, and boy, that turned into a whole thing. That turned into a whole adventure.
It looked like from the videos, you guys kind of had a rave going.
It maybe felt like that at times for sure, because me and Andy and Brian and Nick, we're like, oh, let's go to the front and get the big waves. Like, let's, the girls were, Tony and them were kind of staying back, smartly, like taking on just like the regular waves or whatever. And we were like, oh, let's go to the front. Let's get the big waves, the ones that go over your head, and we had our bucket hats on, as you can see from that picture.
Mm-hmm.
And well, they came off a lot. So.
Ooh, I bet.
So I ended up tucking mine just in the back, which turned out to be even worse because then it really went in the back. So I'm like, whew, okay. So note to self, maybe not. Maybe keep the bucket hat to your chair or whatever, or just stay back like a normal person,
like a normal person. Yeah.
Because once we got there's a couple of times where we went like towards the front, and people were like body surfing the waves.
Really?
Like they got that big where they like kind of timed it out and they would just try to body surf the wave. I mean, I tried to do that once, it didn't work out, but so
Why not?
well, because I'm 44 and I move a little slower and I'm not as hip as cool as these guys that could do it. And,
probably not as buoyant as we used to be.
Right. So, plus I also too, if you can't laugh at yourself, it's so true.
Right.
So true. Plus I knew my phone was no problem. It was protected, but I did have like a small, like part of it, like fear that I would drop it or like it would get kind of knocked out of my hand and it would be swept away. So yeah, but it was really fun. Like I wish we could have done a little bit more of the waves, but it was good. It was a lot of fun though. Definitely.
I will say this: I'm an old Apple Watch that I wore the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
All fine. It's cleaner than it has been in years.
Yeah, I wore my watch too, and
I did too.
It has the little water thing on it, and it just.
Yeah. I did that at the end of the night.
Yeah.
And so, there's a good picture. Look at us.
It is.
I think this is after you've been hit with the wave a little.
A little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. And I like this picture.
Like this wave?
Yeah. So I took that picture. Actually, so what that picture's from is I did like a slow motion like wave coming at me video. and that's about the part where I basically went under. So what I did was I kind of I watched the video and then I just screenshot that part of the video
Oh, cool.
just to show that there's the
The
water
backside
coming
of
over.
the
Water.
Yeah, exactly. The backside
Or the
of water.
underside of water.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was a cool shot that I kind of
Yeah.
got.
So
That
I
it
guess
really wasn't-
Samantha did not make it tonight because I had taken a picture just for her while
Aw,
we were there.
yeah. Yeah. The guy that showed up in the volcano.
In the
Bay
Volcano Bay shirt.
Yeah.
I want to know, does it count if you wear the wrong shirt to the wrong, or the shirt to the wrong water park? Is
No.
that as bad as wearing the wrong gears? Or
Yes.
Yes. That's like, that the Universal or Disney thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the-
yeah,
Showing up at the wrong park.
Right.
I mean, Samantha, it's the Hollywood Studios Animal Kingdom thing. So
Do you think he wears it to throw shade, or you think he just doesn't know? Or a little bit of both?
no, you know what I think is it's the same type of shirt that I wore,
Yeah.
and that's the one he had. Because I mean, it's one of those PFG water shirts. That's the one he
Yeah.
had. Is what my guess
Yeah.
is.
And the best part of the night was the wave pool. That's what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Like overall, just because it was just fun. It was just so fun. Like everybody could be in there, and it was just laughing it up in between waves and stuff, and just getting some pictures and stuff. But yeah, it was super fun for sure.
I'm thinking probably hearing the Sanderson sisters across the lake was the best part of it.
So that was pretty cool too. Not gonna lie. Plus the pizza on the beach, the 1 a.m. pizza on the beach or whatever it was. But I also kind of was hoping like they would just show the fireworks, like just set off a few fireworks too.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen. But it was okay because like we could hear the music and the castle did change colors and stuff.
It's cool.
And that, just to sit out there and just chill and have just a relaxed environment and
Mhm.
having pizza and then it's interesting because like there wasn't a soul around, not even like Disney people like walking around like. So like I don't know, like Tony and I kind of talked about it, like they don't come by and say, hey, it's 2:00. I think you should go to your room now. Like clear the beach, would you? I mean, at least that we never saw anybody like that. It was just us out there chilling, and so then I'm like, so if you ever get in a jam that you don't have a room, just hop on the beach and pull out a sleeping bag. Don't do that, but I'm just saying, like, you kind of wonder, like,
Yeah. They're not kicking people off.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So, okay, I didn't realize until I just looked at Facebook that there's another Facebook user, which is John Sell. So I actually just went and pulled this up because we looked at this at one point about Mickey ears at Universal. That's what happens if you search Harry Potter Mickey ears at Etsy.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
That's crazy. That's like two worlds crashing into each other.
Right. And they even call it.
Chris says the wave pool has two settings: no waves or murder,
Murder,
death,
Death kill.
He's not wrong.
No, he's not.
Especially the more up front that you get, and you see that, just you hear the little horn, and then you just see this tidal wave, like okay, it's coming. There was a couple times, like in between pictures, that we were like in between waves, we were doing like little pictures, and we would hear the horn during the picture. I'm like, hurry up, please hurry up, and so I don't get like back whacked by a wave. I'm like, do you have your picture?
That's when you're like, just one more second.
Yeah.
Step to your right. Everybody gets close.
Right. And now. Yes.
Yeah, John, I agree. Not that my wife hasn't done it, but
I have Harry.
and Avengers.
Yes. But Avengers I made for this.
Avengers is, okay.
Right.
Well, they're reusable.
Yes.
Right. That's it.
So, Travis, you can do it again.
Typhoon Lagoon? Yeah. I would
Well,
do
that and the party. Either one.
Oh, yeah. I would. Yep. I would. Because I think it was like, so with the maybe like discount and stuff, I think it was like 61, 62.
Yeah, I think I paid 123 for both.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
61
so-
and change.
Not terrible. Like, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And,
mean,
you make what, you're going to make what it is worth to you and everything that night. I mean, we could have done very little, or we could have tried to been go, but
Mhm.
it was good just to kind of do a couple rides, wave pool, have a little food, have a little drink, have a little,
Mhm.
Mickey bar.
Have you ever
or
been-
whatever?
let's say pre-COVID. Have you ever been to one of the water parks during
No,
the
I
day?
never have. That was my first time like ever there.
Yeah, me too.
So I wonder, like,
Because I'm
I wonder
serious
what-
about thinking, for $99, you can add it to your pass, right?
Yeah, you can.
But do you go there and it's like going to Magic Kingdom and it's an hour and a half wait for every ride, or
Yeah.
I bet it is. Good part of the year. I mean, when it's like, especially the summer when it's hot. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know that I would go enough to get value to put it on my pass or not.
right?
So,
Well, it's
but
what
if
is
you're
it,
local, I mean,
like a day and a quarter for
yeah,
$100.
yeah. I mean, if you're local and you go maybe 2-3 times a year, say, hey, let's go to the water park today instead of Magic Kingdom or something.
Right.
You might get good value then.
Mhm.
This is gonna sound weird. The water was shockingly cold.
The water actually was very cold. I thought, like, in the wave pool at first, maybe, or was it
The lazy
The
river.
lazy
was-
river was
the lazy
freezing.
river? Yeah, the lazy
Taking that-
river was pretty
Coming
cold.
off that last step was
Yeah,
yeah.
Tony Ann looked at me. She goes, "Suck it up and just get in the water."
Yeah. But that last step was a little hard.
I definitely expected it to be warmer.
yeah, same.
It was like a Costanza
Because
thing. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. That's right. That's right. Because it was, it felt super cold to me because, like, Thursday I was in the pool at French Quarter, and it was like bath water. It was warm.
Right.
And then, like, so to go from like that feeling to like icebox, it was, kind of like, initially it was like, ooh, okay.
Well, like, we have a hot tub, so we get in the hot tub at 103 degrees. And other than that, the last time either one of us were swimming was in the Gulf, which is hot.
Mhm.
Actually, we went from the Gulf to Springs and went swimming. That 72-degree water was horrid.
Yes.
But I gotta say though that this was my first time that I can remember generally outside of a family trip that I even got in pools or got took some breaks and
Yeah.
stuff. So I mean, so that was different and that was fun. Definitely.
Yeah, I haven't been in a pool in
Yeah.
Yeah.
more than 15 years, probably.
Yeah.
So
But it was a lot of fun.
it was. Now I
It was
wanted to
fun.
open Blizzard Beach so we can do that one.
Yeah, that's going to be opening pretty soon, I think, right? Or they've talked about it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just saw on one of the news sites that it's closed indefinitely.
Close indefinitely. Yeah.
But that's clickbait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha. Because it'd be nice to kind of compare, I guess. Now that I've been to definitely good to compare it to Blizzard Beach to see like which one might be better or different or. But I will say though, at the end of the night we were kind of shopping a little bit, and there was a lot of Blizzard Beach merchandise in the shop versus
in the shop.
Typhoon Lagoon.
Well, because it's closed, so they brought it over.
That's true. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
They also had a hat that said "Park hopping is my cardio"
Oh, there you go.
in the store, right in the front. And I was like, I kind of want that. And I looked at it; it looked like a kid's hat.
Oh yeah.
Then I saw it on another website like the next day, and it was not a kid's hat. It just looked really small.
Yeah.
It just looks small. Yeah.
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 But they
I
had
saw
some
a couple
cool
of the cool the water shirts that you can get or the surfer shirts, but they were a little pricey. But
yes, they were Disney pricey.
Yeah.
They're Disney pricey. Yeah.
Yes.
They're Disney pricey.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, that's why I wore my Amazon.
Yeah.
One.
I had my Old Navy water shirt that I got, and it worked out perfect. And I think it was like $20 or $25 that I got it online before the trip or whatever. So
yeah. Actually, I wore the one I did for two reasons. One was I had it with me, but it was one of those shirts that we had printed.
That we did
the dye sub. I wanted to see how the chlorine or the bromine would affect it. And apparently not at all. So that's good to know.
Yeah, it's in the dryer right now.
Yeah. So I think that's all we got, dude. You got anything else?
Yeah. You say hi?
Yes.
So do you want to say hi?
Yeah.
That's it?
That's it? That's all you got?
That's all you got?
The Disney? Yeah. Okay. Maybe one day, huh? Maybe. Yeah.
One day.
One day. Far away though, isn't it? How do we get there? Airplanes? Cars? Yeah. Got your tongue? Oh yeah, you're showing off your ring pop tongue?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Should we call mom?
Ring pop.
Oh, that doesn't work.
Yeah. That's I'm gonna call dad.
I'm gonna call mom. Should I call mom?
If she says, "Oh crap,"
It
I'm
doesn't
gonna
work.
die.
I know, crap.
Yeah.
It doesn't work, does it? Should I call mom? Call your bluff.
Tony Ann's comment.
Yeah.
Oh crap! Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we call mom and ask her some Disney questions? Yeah, because I'm sure she'd be thrilled to answer them.
Yeah. Right. And we'll get her there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we will. She likes that.
Yeah.
She likes the drinks and stuff.
There we go.
And the culture.
The culture.
That's right.
The culture.
It's like going around the world without leaving Florida.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think it was a really good time with everybody.
It
I mean,
was.
the whole weekend.
It really was. It was the whole trip in general. Was fantastic. It was awesome. I was happy that I could make it and celebrate somebody really great and their birthday coming up, and just to see all of you and hang out and actually it was good just to kind of go at different speed and just kind of.
I was gonna say, did you get anxious like not doing 4 parks a day? And
no, it felt good because I wasn't as exhausted when I'm sitting. Normally I'm sitting in the airport just exhausted and leaving it all out there thinking, hey, that's how. But it was good to just take it a little slower and just have good company and a little more just don't have to go and
Yeah, right.
and still was able to do a lot of great rides, and it was a really good balance. Really good balance. I got to see the Grand Floridian this time around, so I got to check that off my list twice. Yeah. And I think they were ready for me to leave, though. I think they were ready. Gotta get this guy out of here, man. He's giving this place a bad. Yeah,
I felt like when we went to Citrico's, they were kind of looking at me like, wait, you're a Grand Floridian Cafe kind of guy.
Wait a minute, you're like a Sleepy Hollow funnel shake kind of guy. So what? Did you make a wrong turn or something, or are you here for directions, or? But Citrico's was really good. I'm really glad that I ate there. It was a super good meal. Great filet mignon. Even the soup, which was a little suspect at first, I thought, but it was really good.
What soup did you have?
Well, so I don't think it was technically a soup per se. It was it was like the sweet corn.
It was a bisque, though, right?
Bisque, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And I feel like it had like kernels in it. Like, I don't know that they were popcorn kernels. They probably were. They look like it. But it came out with just those 3 little kernel or whatever popcorn kernel things in it. And I'm like, this is like a joke, right? But then they poured the biscuit, and I'm like, for that money, this is what it is. Like, this is supposed to taste like sweet corn. That's what it is. Like, in my mind, I'm thinking that. But then she poured it out or whatever, and it was actually very, very good. It was it turned out to be very, very good. But I'm just like, but then I was wondering like about the portion sizes for like the remaining part. Like, were they going to bring me like this kind of a steak and call it like a $50 steak or whatever? Like, great. But it was, like it was big steak, like a lot of pork, plenty of broccolini to go around.
There was a ton of broccolini.
So, and I still don't like grits, even though I tried some more. It was,
Well, we let them get a little cold before you got to them.
I know.
They mostly tasted like Gouda.
I gotcha. But it was the soup du jour. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What's the soup du jour? Or what's to say a soup of the day? The soup du jour.
Yeah.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah.
But it was great. I mean, like I said, the company, like, that's a bigger part of the fun around these trips, is just seeing people that you don't normally get to see and just hang out with and just time with them. And I'm really glad that I had all that time and like I said, a slower kind of pace, and it was good.
Yeah.
It was good to do it that way too, because normally 100 miles an hour I typically sometimes will go, just because I'm like, I got to do all these rides and I got to do this, but it was good. It was good to kind of be not really forced to slow down, but like kind of slow down and everything.
I can do that more at G3 in February than I can in the summer, when I'm like all out at work all week, and then I can't stay up till midnight 2 nights in a row. So
Plus it was really hot. It was obviously because it's August, Florida.
Yeah.
And because like Sunday after breakfast, I went into Magic Kingdom because I was like, okay, I'm going to go to Magic Kingdom for a little while and do some rides, do a couple rides. I walked in and I was like, we're going on Carousel Progress. And then after that, I'm like,
I need 25 minutes of American Disney.
Yeah. And then after that, I'm like, okay, now we're going to PhilharMagic. Because the walk from Carousel Progress to PhilharMagic was like, it's like 1,000 degrees out here. And it was it was super crowded. I thought on Sunday, like it was very crowded.
Mm.
And then after that, I'm like, okay, well, I'm ready to go. So like I've had it. And
Yeah.
so we went to the Emporium, and then we went to the then we got some sweets or whatever, the confectionery, and then I think we said our goodbyes to Tony Ann.
You make her cry?
Well, I think there was some tears, some watery eyes on both parties for sure. It's always hard to say goodbye after a really great weekend, and then you wonder like when you're gonna be able to see each other again, and just because we're all so close and we're all and it's tough on us outer staters, to be able to just pop in and be like, hey, we'll meet you in 2 weeks or whatever,
Right.
But so yeah, I think there's probably a little bit of watery eyes, and just because we had an amazing time, all of us, and it was really good. And so we got on the boat and we got off at the Grand Flow, and she continued on to where she had to grab her stuff and head home to or whatever. So
Yeah.
Yep.
So, all right.
So,
Well, we can wrap it up.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hey, dude. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for asking.
With the freaking Powerball already.
I'm trying, man. I'm
I
trying.
get you into Golden Night.
It would, yeah. I played. So I bought some tickets when it was like $1 billion or whatever it was, like 2 weeks ago or something, and I bought like $20 worth or whatever, and I won $4. I don't think that's getting me even a Mickey bar, so still work on it, man.
I didn't play it at $1 billion because I didn't realize that they drew on Tuesdays. I thought it was Wednesday. But
well, I think it was Tuesdays and Fridays or something. I don't know, but I didn't.
Right. I know it's two. But even the other thing is, for some reason, I won't play it when it's $100 million because that's not enough. Right.
I mean, of course, like in my mind, I'm like, what? Why not me? Why not? Why not me? Come on,
Right.
Why not me? And I'm like, okay, you're gonna have like 500 million after taxes or whatever, 400 million. I'm like, all right, how many houses can I get me down in Disney, and then like how many Crush houses can I get? How many Geek houses can I?
Really nice houses. 400.
Yeah. I mean, and then I'm like, Club 33. Okay, I'll take care of that. And how much they want for all the DVC points in the world, like all of them.
But if you have the house, what do you need?
I know,
That's
but
the
like,
thing. It's
I want
1,000,
to
right?
try. Yeah, just try to take care of it.
Is it?
There's a limit. No, maybe it's 1,000 per contract or something.
Yeah.
Oh well, gonna need a lot of contracts. And whoever's a salesman, I just made your day, buddy.
Yeah, right.
So, I know that was a theme that kept being repeated to me in the Emporium. Just win the freaking Powerball already. I'm like, I know, I'm trying.
How about Mega Millions? Would that do it, or
Well,
is that
that
just
too. That too. I mean, I can get a couple houses for the fam, take care of the fam, and then be like, all right, I gotta take care of the Diz family on it. Diz family now. So, but
when we buy a $20 million house, like in Champions Gate or Reunion or whatever, and that's just that's the Geek Crush Mickey File house.
I'd be like,
Who's coming to town? I'll stay there.
I'd call Disney and be like, because again, I had $400 million. Like, be like, how much would a private dinner with the Crushers and all my friends, with Bob and Josh? How much for a private dinner? Because we got some things we want to talk about. So
Just remember,
and then-
Chapin didn't show up for the 50th anniversary because he had dinner with Tiger.
Yeah.
So he probably wouldn't show up for us either.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah,
I
but
wonder
if
if
you,
he'll even show up for D23 this year.
I don't know.
You know, I
I
don't know.
feel
It's
like
in
he's having a
California.
I feel like he's having a better year than he was
Yeah,
last.
that's true. That's true. Yeah.
And if they come in and actually give an opening day for Tron, then everybody will be his fan. And
Yeah.
Yeah, gosh, you know it's funny because like all the updates I ever see on it, like people never say they see any workers, you know. So like, what are they doing? Just night work, you know what I mean? Like, but when we wrote it on Thursday, we saw a bunch of workers like out about work. So I'm like, it's coming along. It'll just be another 84 years, but it's coming.
right?
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, Annie and I did Splash Mountain Thursday, and there was no ride photo, like they had it turned off or something, or it wasn't working, and then I felt like too, like in some of the rooms or scenes or whatever, like some of the little frogs that like spit water, or just like some of the minor stuff, like the flowers and stuff, like some of it looked kind of empty on this, and I'm like, oh boy. So,
Well, you know.
So, yeah, I would like to go to D23 one year. I think it's kind of tricky to get into unless you're a member, right? D23.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they probably sell tickets early to the gold members.
Right.
I mean,
They do.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I just have like a basic membership. I don't know if that counts, but
They've got gold.
do you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me know. Okay.
Yeah.
I need the pins.
Okay.
See?
The pins are amazing.
Oh.
Yeah, the pins you get every year. I need those.
Yeah.
We have to spend $100 on it every year. 119 or whatever it is
Yeah.
for the family. So, all right. Well, we are going to say goodnight
All right.
so that I can get up at 3:30 in the morning. And
Yes.
yeah.
Thanks
So
for having
Dave
me on,
and
guys.
Tony Ann are here next week,
Yes.
and we'll be back in 2 weeks.
Mhm.
And hopefully our podcast will get out tomorrow.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Trav, we'll see you, man.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. It's so good to see you guys again, and
You too.
and everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Thank you.